Guys, it's Sarah, and today I am going to be creating my first layout using my Nicole Jones printables for the month of April. I have all of these small pictures here. These are 3x3 photos of a museum that we went to when we went to Santa Fe when we lived in New Mexico. So I have not scrapped this event yet. And I'm going to use all of these different types of tags here. And when I saw the tags pop up on her site, I just knew that it would lend nicely to this layout because I had a ton of small pictures. The tags are going to be nice little highlights. I also have some things from the place here. It's called Meow Wolf. That's the name of the museum. So these are things that I saved. These are like 3D glasses that we used, which I am not sure if I'm going to use them on my layout yet or not, but I pulled them out because I did save them just in case. And I have our wristbands there as well, which has the logo for the place. Okay, so I'm using this paper pad. This is called Halloweeny. I got it at Michael's. And I'm going to use a few things. So one of the reasons I even bought that paper pad is because of that black paper with the eyeballs on it, because there was a room in the museum that was walls with different shapes and sizes of eyeballs. I'm not kidding. So it was just a little bit too perfect. I was like, oh my gosh, this paper has eyeballs all over it. And we went to this museum that had eyeballs all over a wall. So it was just perfect. So I'm going to use this paper for sure. It's not going to be my main background because I don't even think I have a picture printed with that from that room, but I can't remember if I do or not. I'll have to see when I start going through them again. But I don't think I ended up using that one. I used a different one, but I'm going to use the two corners basically. So I have a purple cardstock background. I have the purple pinstripe paper. All of that came from this paper pad. And then I cut out the center of this one here. I didn't want any of the gold on it. I just wanted that dark purple. And then I have the eyeball paper on the corners there. So that's going to be my background. Now I'm going to cut out 2 of each of all of these tags here. I don't end up using all of them because I think I cut one too many or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I cut one too many, so I just take one of them out. But I have 2 pink, 2 purple, 2 turquoise, 1 blue, and 1 green. So now I'm going to use the tags behind each photo. They're just going to be kind of my landing spot. Now I'm going to realize here in a second that my photos are too big, basically. My photos are too big. I don't have enough room for all of these photos, especially with the tags sticking out. So they're too big. So I figure out, okay, I'm going to see if I can cut some of these down. So I cut down, I have 6 photos, 8 photos. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 photos. Most of them I can cut down to 2x2 instead. So I'm going to do that. There are going to be 2 of them that I keep 3x3. So the one of me and Josh there is going to stay 3x3. And then I have another one that I kept 3x3 as well. So those are, I'm going to have 2 big ones here. And then all the rest of them I was able to cut down to 2x2 with no problem. I wasn't compromising anything in the picture. You can still see what they are. You can see people in it. So that's what I ended up doing. And yeah, I do not have a picture with the eyeballs room, which is fine. So this is kind of how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have the 2 big ones in the corners, and then the other ones are going to be on the side like that. So I'm going to go ahead and work on my title, which is just going to be the title of, or the name of the museum, which is Meow Wolf. And I'm using these purple glitter thickers here. It's going to go right in the center like that. And then I will use, like I said, the tags will be behind all the photos. And I actually really like that I cut down the photos because you can see the tags more and they fit on them versus just sticking out from the top or the side or something. So it ended up working out even better than what I was thinking. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of all these tags here. because there's patterns on all of them. I want them to be cohesive, so I use my Tim Holtz distress ink in black soot, and it's very subtle, but it's there. And I'm going to go ahead and put all these pictures down. I'm going to have them kind of sitting the same way on all the tags except for the big ones where they're going to be on the side. So they're all going to be sitting, the ones on the top sit off to the left, the ones on the bottom sit off to the right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my title down first, and then I will start putting down my photos around them. I just wanted to make sure everything was going to fit. I didn't want to put my thickers over my photos at all, so. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start sticking everything down. So these tags are just kind of the perfect landing spot for my photos. It helps highlight them for sure, and then I can embellish them moving forward with other things too. Okay, so everything is down. I'm looking at this, but I don't think I'm going to use it since, you know, I don't really need to. So I thought about maybe, should I cut it out and put it up there? Like, no, I have my title. It's fine. I am going to use one of these armbands though, because it does have the name of it, and then it has like descriptions of some of the things. Like it's definitely kind of like a warning thing. Like there's strobe lights and there's, you know, it's very, very sensory oriented. So it's kind of like a warning, you know, for people who might be sensitive to that. So I'm going to use the armband. And then I'm going to use these little circle labels here. And I'm just going to cut out a few different colors. I'm using I think this is a 1.5 inch punch from what I'm remembering. And so I'm going to just punch out a few of these here. And I'm doing the bright colors. I'm not doing any of the neutrals. So the blues and the greens and the pinks. And then I'm just going to have these sticking out from behind all of these here. So, and I'm not putting pink on pink. I'm putting different colors on different colors. They're just going to be another little embellishment here. Another little detail. No rhyme or reason behind it. So got those. Then I will go ahead and put my wristband down here. And then I pull out a little scrap piece of orange cardstock here, and I'm going to do my journaling on this. So I'm going to write out my journaling, and then I'm going to cut it down into strips, and my journaling will go up on the top there. So I'm going to have orange on the bottom and orange on the top, which I really like the way that looks. So yeah, this museum was really, really cool. It's a big place in Santa Fe, a big attraction, and we had a lot of fun. I mean, we spent a couple hours in there because it's huge, and you just literally walk in and you explore, and there's so many different things to see and touch and feel and experience. And it was really neat. It was a really cool place. Okay, so did my journaling, and I'm cutting it down into strips now. Having to even it out a little bit. And then I will put these strips down up on the top there. And I'm using my ATG to do it. I probably could have used my quick dry adhesive because they're pretty skinny, but that's okay. I'm cutting those down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I am looking through my printables here because I want to use a couple of these things. So I'm going to use a purple little label here. So I'm going to cut this out. And then I'm going to put this on the top here, kind of upside down like that. And then on top of that, I'm going to put the year that we went, which was in 2017. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out 2017 from the number page here, the number printable, if you will, and put that up there. And then I'm going to cut out a couple of word strips here in purple as well. So these, like all of these little pieces here are from Nicole. I'm going to use the purple and with the black text on it. I'm going to cut out a couple of these things here and put them on a couple of the tags. I'm only doing 2. I'm not going to do 1 on each one. I think that would be a little bit of overkill. So I'm going to do 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, basically. So I just cut those down. And I do leave a white border with these because I just think it gives it a nice definition. And then I'm going to use some enamel dots. I'm going to use these orange enamel dots here. And I'm going to put down a couple. And the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm realizing I don't really need them elsewhere. Like I think just around the title is good. Helps highlight it a little bit. And then that's going to complete my layout, guys. So I really like this. I'm glad that I finally have this memory documented. And I think all of these printables really helped to do that. So let me know if you have any questions. Check out Nicole's printables down below. I'll have her website linked. And I will see you guys again soon. Have a great day.